Hey guys, good morning. Hope you enjoyed your first day of school. I know you had my class, a lot of you had seminar, and this coming Thursday, many of you have research design. So an exciting first week, right? I wanted to just do one quick video to, again, welcome you to the school and then also reassure you. I know sometimes the first day can be a little nerve-wracking and you can feel overwhelmed. If you're feeling that way, it's okay. It's normal, and know that you're going to do great. So this is a little bit of just a reassurance video to let you know to work through those nerves, and you got this. And we all believe you're here for a reason. So just relax and enjoy the process. I want to comment really quickly on the next 2 weeks. Since a lot of what we have is self-paced and I provided you a lot of resources, I wanted to take just a couple of seconds to give you a little bit more guidance as you move through the self-paced materials. So this is your Canvas page, and the week 2, the theory at a glance and the overview of health promotion theories. For those of you who did your MPH in health promotion, this stuff you're going to skim through really quickly. It's things that you should know, but it's a nice reminder. The overview of health promotion theories is a video by Dr. Teresa Bird. She used to be on faculty here. She's at Texas Tech now. But she just does a nice, simple overview of the Big Four. I'm going to encourage you, when you review that and you review the NCI theory at a glance, not to feel like you have to memorize everything. We are going to go over each of those theories again for an entire class period. This is just for you to get the lay of the land and to get comfortable. It's most important for those of you who don't have a background in health promotion specifically. We get folks who come in, especially with a PhD from like psychology, sociology, etc. It's most important for you guys just to take a look at those documents. It's a good review for everyone. But again, don't feel like you got to memorize. We're going to have time for that. This is just your first pass, just to kind of orient you to what we're going to talk about this semester. When you come down to week 3, because obviously you're going to complete week 2 and 3 over the next 2 weeks before I see you again. The videos from the University of Alabama, that is a resource that I provided to you, and I encourage you to flip through and use whatever is useful. I don't want you to feel like you need to watch every single video. So, for example, here is a beginner's guide to using PubMed, and then they have more advanced videos. Pick and choose what's useful to you. That's a resource that I just wanted to provide to you. Similarly, if you feel like you have a good approach for handling your reading, you don't have to watch these 2 videos. These 2 videos are my approach. This is how I manage my reading load when I'm trying to read a lot of materials. So how to read journal articles and how to read textbooks, it's what I do. And so I'm just sharing my tips with you there. I would encourage you to pay careful attention to the resources for conducting the literature review and developing the evidence table. We went over this assignment in class, but make sure that you're comfortable with this material. Get comfortable with the library over the next 2 weeks. And remember, your assignment for the literature review, you're using the evidence table assignment revised September 2022 Excel page. That is the one you're going to use, okay? The Atlas TI stuff, we're going to go over in week 3. But if you want to get a little preview, there it is. I'm going to do a quick overview in week 3. I'm not going to go in depth, but I'll show you how I use Atlas TI for literature reviews when we have our week 3 class. Down here, under the other resources, I draw your attention to 2 in particular. Number 1, if you do not have your city training certificate for human subjects, I would encourage you to go ahead and get that done. If you go to work for a research team, most faculty are going to require you to have that right away. It's a lot of really I'm trying to choose my words carefully, dull videos. Important information, but slightly dull and dense videos. Sorry, that's probably not the best word to use. But there are a bunch of videos about different aspects of why we have IRBs and just the rules and the regulations you need to know. It takes some time to get through the modules. Most of you will have to do the behavioral science module, and some of you will also need to do the clinical research modules. So just I would encourage you to knock those out over the next couple of weeks before your workload gets heavy if you don't already have your city. Similarly, get familiar with the Community Toolbox. It's a nice tool, especially for those of you who work with community partners. It's good to know that you have that resource. We have used it. In fact, we have a paper we just published in Health Promotion Practice where we use the Community Toolbox to conduct a SWOT analysis. So it's a nice resource just to have in your back pocket. Everything else is just professional associations that we can talk more about throughout the semester. All right, I just kind of wanted to give you that orientation. Again, pick and choose where you want to put your attention, and don't feel like anything is memorization right now. Everything that we're doing right now for the next 2 weeks is just to get you oriented and familiar. We're going to get into the real nuts and bolts starting in week 4. So right now, the first 3 weeks is to get you oriented. So relax, get comfortable, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.